Hi, I'm Nora and I live in Guangzhou, China. For the past week, there have been discriminatory acts against Africans within the city and the province in general. Africans are being evicted from their hotel rooms and their apartments and being harassed by the government, the local government, under the guise that there is a rise of COVID-19 cases among this demographic. These allegations have not been proven true. My experience starts from April 5th, 2020, and I would like to share this with you. I have two disclaimers before I start. The first is that I am a student and I live on campus hostel because I am a student, so I do not have to hire an apartment or live in a hotel, unlike some of my African counterparts who were evicted from their hotels and apartments on the allegation that they have been infected with COVID-19. These people were sleeping on the streets, unprotected, unaccounted for, and if indeed they had the disease, isn't the risk greater when they are lying on the streets in close proximity with Chinese people who could be in contact with them? It makes no sense, but that is not even what I'm about to dissect into. The second disclaimer that I have is that I have no travel history. When the outbreak started in January, its peak was recorded during the Chinese New Year festival, which is when most people travel, and Wuhan was shut down at that point. And so I have not left the city since January 2020. We are in April 2020 and I have not traveled. I have followed all the local health regulations of both my university and the local government as well. I was asked to take a COVID-19 test at my door. I wasn't informed prior to this by the university that this test was going to be done. I just opened the door after hearing the knock and they said they're coming to test me and that I have to do the test. I complied mostly out of confusion because I did not understand exactly what was going on, but I didn't want to be difficult. So I complied and the test was done. On Thursday, April 9th, 2020, I was informed by my university that I would have to undergo a 14-day self-quarantine in my room. Despite the fact that my COVID-19 test results were negative, I am being asked to quarantine for no apparent reason. Okay, so yeah. 14 days.
14 days. Just 14 days. You just stay in the dormitory. It's okay.
Okay.
Do everything you want.
Okay. So on April 10th, Friday 2020, which is the day I am recording this video, I was asked to take the test again in the morning. And that baffled me to the point where I had to call the Ghanaian consulate and they told them that they cannot test me because I was negative the first time. They have placed me under self-quarantine in my room on campus and they have to wait till the quarantine is over on 23rd April 2020. So as I'm speaking to you right now, I have till April 23rd 2020 to finish my self-quarantine period. That it is a racial discriminatory act against me. After going back and forth with them and trying to force themselves to open my mouth, literally, they carried their stuff and they left. They couldn't give me any proper reason because I was negative the first time and it is less than 14 days. It is actually just 5 days from the first test. Now, I don't want to perpetuate an agenda or propaganda or anything like that. Just want to inform you guys of what's going on. I've already made a formal complaint to the Embassy of Ghana, but as to what the physical actions are going to be, we do not know. We are all waiting. All those affected are waiting, have made their complaints and are waiting for something to be done. So if you know someone who is in any position to help out, please let them know of what's going on. If you have a loved one in China, please check on them, call them as often as you can. Make sure that you're keeping tabs on them, and let's hope for the best. This is one of the most helpless states I have ever felt in my life, and it's weird that corona is changing how we're going to interact as a people in general, and then now on top of that, China decides to be racist more. I mean, they were already racist low-key. Let's not skip over that, but they are now making it very, very apparent in our faces that they do not give two F's about black people, Africans, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video.